Kenyatta has called out COVAX and the multilateral systems in general for the uneven distribution of the COVID-19 vaccine, leaving developing countries disadvantaged with fewer vaccines for their vast population. Nancy Nelima with more on that story.
Addressing the UN General Assembly 2021, President Uhuru Kenyatta has attributed the relatively fewer deaths in Kenya to the strict COVID-19 regulations imposed by the government. He further called out the inequality in distribution of COVID-19 vaccine across the world.
80% of the 5.8 million doses administered to date have been in developed countries. Similarly, while nearly 50% of the population in most high-income countries are fully vaccinated, in low-income countries, that figure is less than 5%. We cannot, ladies and gentlemen, end this pandemic.
Uhuru further recommended for a coordinated global action plan to address health issues and reaffirmed Kenya's commitment to work with other nations across the world to limit the spread of COVID-19.
The first, to make equitable global vaccine access a priority. The second, to support vaccine manufacturing capacity in low-income countries. And the third, support low-income countries to strengthen national public health systems to manage future health crises. And lastly, to institutionalize best practices from the pandemic, such as real-time data and information sharing. Kenya reaffirms her commitment to work with other nations across the globe in limiting the spread of COVID-19. We stand together because none of us is safe until all of us are safe. I thank you.
On theme, diversity within nations breeds fragility. President Kenyatta has called on nations to competently work together as a united front, deal with fragility and fight terrorism.
In doing this, I urge the following immediate multilateral actions. The first is that we must put equitable global vaccine access at the core of building back better from this COVID-19 pandemic. And the second is that we need to provide tangible climate financial support to developing countries and ensure that a significant portion of green manufacturing is located in developing countries. Third, we must align our conflict resolution tools to the strategic shift in threats to regional and international peace and security. Fourth, we must strengthen the competence of states to manage diversity and regional trust between citizens and institutions, and between citizens and their leaders.
Nancy Nelima, Look Up TV.